In today's episode, we travel from Land's End to the gorgeous little bay of Sennen Cove. Sunny tries to befriend everything with four legs. We meet some very cool surfer chicks. I am on a mission to find an oat latte in a place where not a single cafe is open. And we enjoy this beautiful beach and coast path. I'm Janie, this is Sunny, and together we travel in Noodle, the Volkswagen LT35. Enjoy today's episode. Good morning, friends. Oh, hang on. You get so grubby, you lot. Anyway, good morning and welcome back to my delightful campsite and a very lazy, snory dog. It's day 2 of this little week of adventures where I'm filming content for you. Yesterday I was at Land's End, guessing that was the last video that you watched. And today my plan changed after speaking to the owner, the farmer, the guy that owns the campsite. So my new plan was to walk the coast path to Nanjisel Bay. But I've changed my mind. I've woken up this morning and all I want to do today is mooch. I want to go and kick my feet on a sandy beach. I want to go and drink coffee in a cafe. I want to be around people today, which is kind of unusual for me because I'm not all that people-y these days, apparently. So change of plan. Today we're going to go to Sennen Cove and we're going to go and stroll and mooch and play on the beach and hopefully find the best oat latte on the planet. That is what I am manifesting for today. So fingers crossed I can make that baby happen. And I think I'm probably going to stay on this campsite again tonight because it's so lovely. So we're going to pack up the van and get going. Right, I think we're all ready to hit the road. Let's go. Well, he just had a choking type of episode as we were driving, which totally freaked me out. But apparently he's all okay now. Anyway, look at this for a beach car park. What? Unfortunately, as is always the case in Cornwall, we're not allowed to stay the night here. Which is probably just as well, because I don't know if you can tell how steep this is. But if the handbrake goes, we're going to end up in the sea, just so you all know. Right, I reckon it's time for you and me, kid, to go and get sandy. Morning! Just getting a little action shot, girls. Hope you don't mind.
You're not going to get much action out there.
Wow, Sunny Bob. What do you reckon of that, boy? How pretty. I came here many years ago and I think it had just been rebuilt or built. I don't even remember, but it was all brand spanking new when I came. It was lovely. It looks weathered and worn in now. Gorgeous. Oh my God, what a view. Oh, don't pull me over, Bob. Morning! Oh. He's not actually, they think he's about 8, he's a rescue. He just wants to play with everyone and everything. You finished? You're so excited, huh? Sennen Cove is just north of Land's End. It's just a couple of miles by road or a little over a mile to walk along the coast path. The beach is beautiful and a good mix of sandy and pebbly, so it's perfect for both sun worshippers and beachcombers alike. Dogs are allowed on the beach out of season, but there's also plenty of gorgeous coastline you can take the pups on if the beach is out of bounds when you visit. Historically, Sennen Cove would have made a safe landing place for fishing boats and ships, as it's a little bit more sheltered from the treacherous coastline we saw around Land's End. But today, it is probably most famed for its rolling surf and is a destination for surfers. Sennen Cove was also once manned, or should I say dogged, by a very famous lifeguard called Bilbo, a 14-stone Newfoundland dog who was apparently forced into retirement after the local bylaws change that stopped dogs from going onto the beach in the summer season back in 2008. This dog had a part in saving 3 human lives during his time as a canine lifeguard and reached great fame all around the world. fancies living in that little place there. That'd do me, I reckon. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. So pretty. So pretty. I think he likes it too. So we've had a couple of run-ins this morning with big dogs off lead. And he's bouncing all over the place, presumably wanting to play. We've had a couple of teeth bared from the other dogs. But he's really good. Like, he has a bounce and then loses interest. It's a whole new world, this being out with dogs and other dogs and just dogs. How cute is that little place there? That's so sweet. I love it. All the cafes look very sharp though, which is not ideal when this girl wants a latte. Such a cute cottage. You're not helping. Come on. You're supposed to pull me up. So that over there is Land's End. That's where I was yesterday. Wow. Yeah, Bob. And then that must be the slipway there where the lifeboat is launched from. That must be incredible to see. Wow. What's this? Well, that was a delight, that coffee. I honestly didn't think I was going to get a coffee here, and because all the cafes were shut, but luckily the pub saved me and I did have the most beautiful oat latte. So I'm just weighing up my options now. My parking is about to run out here. I have dallied with the idea of putting more time on the parking and then going back to the pub because I think they serve food, and just having a big bowl of chips right now sounds blinking lovely. But I have a video to edit and I haven't actually got very far with this one at all. It's the Christmas camp and it's going to take a lot of work, and I want to publish it tomorrow, so I really need to pull my finger out on that one. So I'm thinking I might head back to the campsite now and just go and plug in for a few hours and really get the chunk of that video edited. I can always finish it off tomorrow. It doesn't have to be finished today, but if I can get the chunk of it done, I would feel much better and I would sleep better. When I've got a deadline hanging over me, I get really anxious and I can't sleep very well. And I know it's silly because this is a self-imposed deadline of publishing every Wednesday and Sunday currently. But it still affects me and I still take that quite seriously, so it would be good if I could get a big chunk of that done today. I'm also running out of food, so I might need to find a shop at some point. Yesterday I was just hungry, so I've made a real dent in my supplies, which isn't something to be proud of, is it? But I just had a really hungry day. So I'm still just sat here watching the ocean and the surfers and the stand-up paddle boarders and the hikers and the dog walkers, and just who needs a TV when you've got this for a view? What a beautiful beach, what a beautiful area. It's so pretty. Right, plan of action. Let's see if I can make stuff happen. Not entirely sure that today much can happen, but I need to edit. That's all that matters. I need to edit. So we're gonna go and edit, and you can come and hold my hand. We'll make chamomile tea together and we'll sit and like keep each other company as I make you a nice video. How does that sound? So I really want a mug of hot chocolate right now, but the hot chocolate I've got, it's it's this one, and don't get me wrong, it tastes bloody delicious, but look at the ingredients. There is an awful lot of crud in there. So because I'm not actually desperate for a hot chocolate, I'd like one, but I'm not desperate. I'm going to veto that. I'm going to put that one back in the cupboard. I should really put it in the bin, if I'm honest. But one day I might actually need a hot chocolate and that will have to survive. But in the meantime, I'm going to be a good girl and I'm going to like chill with my chamomile. Silly girl. Your mama's a silly girl, Sonny. Yeah, mum, I know. Voila. I pulled myself a tarot card this morning. I have this beautiful deck, the Light Seers Tarot. The artwork in here is just extraordinarily beautiful. I love it. So I pulled I went to pull a card, and the card that I pulled was the Nine of Cups, which is really exciting. It's a really good card to pull with the intent that I had behind pulling a card today. However, as I pulled, hang on, I don't have enough hands for this game. So I pulled this card, but as I pulled the deck out of the cardboard box, a card fell out. And the card that fell out, have a guess. Yeah, our friend, the death card. This isn't scary or anything sinister like that. And with this following it, like these two cards together, end of an era, change, moving on, letting go, accepting change in one's life. And I think the last, well, honestly, I guess 4 years, since COVID probably, but with all my hormonal issues, going on HRT, feeling like I had broken down to the absolute core of who I was, and I had to refine myself, I had to rebuild myself and my business back up from a place of depression and despair and really poor mental health. So this makes me super happy. And then this is all about success and finding your true path and becoming who you were born to be at this age, at this stage, in this era of your life. So these two cards made me very happy, and I left them out to remind myself, and I'm so glad, because I would have completely forgotten that I'd done that this morning if I hadn't left them out. And now share them with you. And if you're after a beautiful deck of cards, then go and check out the artwork on these ones. Actually, I'll try and remember to link to her website, because you can actually pull a card on her website with actually buying them. Like, you can press a button and it will generate a random card for you. And I did that while I was waiting for my order to turn up years ago when I first bought them. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is where I keep all my sleepwear. So I've got like a shawl or a blanket, got my nightie, and most importantly, I've got my slipper booties. Oh, I love these things so much. They are so cozy. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Aren't they the best? Ta-da! And I've got my little Christmas tree that my friend Damon made me. I love it so much, Damon. It's now the 26th of November, so I guess it's officially less than a month to Christmas, so I am allowed. I mean, honestly, at 51, I could have Christmas decorations up all year round if I chose to. Right, I'm now going to plug in and get some editing under my belt. I do intend to take the dog out before it gets dark for a good run, and I'm still not decided about going to a supermarket. I might still head out to a supermarket. Although saying that, I've got enough for today, so perhaps I will do a supermarket run on the way to our next destination tomorrow, aka your next video. Oh my gosh. If you could even get your head around how confusing I'm finding this, I'm planning like the next days to come, I'm filming on this day, and I'm editing a previous day, and then I'm publishing, and like, boom, my poor sweet little brain. It's really hard. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the energy that this new series is giving me. I hope that's coming across. I hope you're feeling it. I hope you're enjoying it. Anyway, let's get some work done. Right, this is me officially plugging in. Goodbye. Come on then. Oh! I cannot tell you how often his food or his water bowl gets spilt in this van. Literally every trip, definitely, and honestly probably more than once too. I wouldn't mind if he licked it up all up off the floor, but he kind of doesn't do that either. He kind of tread on dog biscuits every single day. Doesn't happen at home, just in here. So I've just been chatting with a friend, and hi. Oh, you smell it. I don't want to kiss that. You're all chappied up, mate. Just been chatting with a friend, and I've booked us a doggy field for next week, and me and you are going to go and have a doggy play date. Would you like that? I'm so excited. I hope that they get on. My dog, her dog. I'm very hopeful. She's got tons of experience with dogs, so it'll happen. Well, he's obviously hungry today because he's eating them up off the floor, which he doesn't normally do. Crack on, lad. That's it, back to bed, not on my pillow. Oh my God, he's going to wipe his face in my pillow. Right, I better clear the rest of this up, as usual. Well, I don't think I'm going to be seeing the sunset tonight, huh? That's definitely pretty cruddy looking. I'm just sat here editing, so I've got headphones in, and I'm just aware of a noise. And then I realise, Houston, we have a problem. And that's quite a soggy problem. Darn it. It's made the side of the bed wet. I didn't even know it was happening because I didn't hear it. Gosh darn. So that's not great. I hope that doesn't go on all night because my head is like right next to it and it'll be like Japanese water torture. I might have to sleep with these uncomfortable little things in. Okay, it's 5:30. I'm like, everything's all shut down now. The van's all locked up. The heating is on, the lights are on, obviously. It's chucking it down, clearly. Oh yeah, my bed is wet there. Wow, I was completely unaware of that. I was sat right here as well. So my evening pretty much is just going to be sat here trying not to get dripped on too much, getting this video finished. So there's not going to be an awful lot for you to see, I'm afraid. So I think that me and the Sunny Bob will say goodnight now. We'll catch you in the next one. No, not only is it dripping here, it's now dripping here as well. Oh, Johnny, I need you. It's an emergency. To be fair, we did know that the fan leaked in some rain situations. I think it's got to do with wind, I don't know. But Johnny wasn't fussed about it at all. But this drip is new. Gosh darn it. Johnny, where are you when I need you? Wish I brought the bloody canoe with me.